Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Tory Taylor, to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. Offense to the line fast. To the air on 1st down. May escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. May now from the gun. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. He is down to the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wright running out of the gun. We'll have the 1st down and even more. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Galloping inside the 40. And he will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
It's Ford on 3rd. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Fourth down, Williams. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He rolls to his right. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. And goes to the hurry up here. 3rd and 1. Here's May. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to throw for it with May. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. And now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie in the vet. Shout out to the
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is hold on?
Here's Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
What is up?
Williams from the gun. That's to Odunze again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Got an injury after that snap. Medical staff quickly out to him. It's Rome Odunze they're headed for. Williams on 1st down. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. He's out in the clear. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's another Bears 1st down.
A give left side to Benson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They go play action. Here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Packers.
Running from the pistol, it's right. It's a foot race! And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 13-point lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. but it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
On play action, Williams buying some time right. Rolling and takes a big gain downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
What is up?
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, stay with him.
Working from the gun, Williams connects downfield, on target to Burden. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Bears.
Williams to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. As this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in a hurry up here. Now a run with Rice. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him the 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Still at the 40 here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Five still to go here. This is second down. We send him left out of the slot. From the gun, it's May. Able to find right. And the Bears have it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Headed out right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Turning
to Benson on third. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Williams set to pass. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down. On play action, here's Williams. He beams one, deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Third down, here's Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. To the air yet again, Williams. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Quick throw completed by May. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air yet again, May. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end. So So that brings up second down. Throwing again. It's May. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
To kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. May now from the gun. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is May. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Packers.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They go play action. Here's May. Escapes the pocket. This one taken in by Kraft. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down.
sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Cut out left. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
There's a give for Wright. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Right again. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down throw for May. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard
First down, Williams to throw. Flush down now to his left. He shovels this one forward. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle gives sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps a defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Ruther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
brings up 3rd down and 7.
Ready, set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He gets it to Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 47-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. Ball is out. Right, lost it on the hit. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I think it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way. You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. May throwing for it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Packers.
Here's May again. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Running behind center with right. And a decent run, gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5.
May now to throw on 3rd. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close.
1st down, Packers.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Throw left side. Complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 21. Chad Ryland.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Williams on first down. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Very good, very good.
Here's Williams again. And that's incomplete. So we've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they let first down stand since it worked out well for him. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10. On play action, here's Williams. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and they hit nothing. Free, incomplete. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Here's made in the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
To the line. Here's third and 3. He gets it on the design keeper. They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. May. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Packers make it a 24-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams from the gun. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket, and when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. At the 20. The 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buying some time left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Here's a screen to Benson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll send him over right. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win.
Touchdown.
Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bears 27.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Ford on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
4-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, set.
Working from the gun, Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Again, it's Williams. Shoves him off. Complete right side. Burden has it. And they get this down to the 28. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Luther Burden. So it'll be second down.
What is it? Hold up.
To throw is Williams. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First down and 10 yards.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout.
Second and 1.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
What is that?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here's a give inside to right. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, everyone's been wondering, Bronk, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but that no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the